first time I heard about breath work, it was 5 years ago. I went to an event, and one of the exercises that he had us do is breath work and getting into the body. But little did I know until after that I did ayahuasca, I realized that you can get to that state of, let's say, shrooms or ayahuasca just by the power of your own breath. So I think if I would have known that, I probably wouldn't have done ayahuasca, but it is such a profound way to get to your subconscious and get into contact with your higher self, and not even only your higher self, but your angels, your ancestors, and God, the creator, the universe.
Right. Just
to get in touch, instead of we thought, oh, you can only get through that place or get into your subconscious by, through ayahuasca or shrooms, or even now, what is it, ketamine.
Ketamine, because that's a new thing.
That's a new thing, is ketamine. But you can get through the power of your own breath and the comfort of your own home.
But I think that, like the psychedelics, I think it just speeds it up. Like, I think when you do breath work, it's a little bit more delayed.
Why?
Because you have to put effort in your own body, as opposed to you take something and then you just wait and it's here.
No, not unless you fight with it. Because I fought with ayahuasca. With Mama.
That's a lot more intense.
Yeah, with Mama, I fought. Like, because I'm afraid of like losing control of myself, of my mind. That's why I don't allow myself to surrender and to let go with psychedelics. With shrooms. Well, I never done shrooms, but like, let's say with Mama Aya, like I couldn't surrender. So that's something that kind of taught me, is that like with my life, I like to be in control of everything subconsciously without even having the awareness. But when I do breath work, it's easier for me to let go.
Because you're controlling it, and maybe because you understand it better, or maybe because you're controlling the breath as you're going.
Maybe.
As opposed when you take something, we don't know what's going to come out. We don't know.
Or what's going to happen.
Our reaction. We don't know. Like you just said, like, what's going to come out, and is that going to make me lose the control that...
I don't think it's control. Maybe it's control. Maybe it's like the unknown of like death. Like, I could die if I take this. There's a possibility of it. But I know that with my breath, I know that I'm going to be okay. Like, I'm going to come out, and I'm not going to have this experience for like 6-8 hours. Because even like, let's say when, like with ayahuasca, like even when you're done with it, like we were in the thing for maybe about 5-6 hours, and they had stated to us, once you go back to your room, do not stare in the mirror, because if you stare in the mirror, you're going to have another journey with the mirror, but it could be a bad experience because you're face to face with yourself. So we had to have our mirrors covered when we got back to our room.
Oh wow.
So I think it's just, I know that breath work is going to last maybe like 30 minutes, maybe even like shorter amount of time. But the fear of being in a journey for 6 or 8 hours.
And you have no control of it.
No.
And you can't just turn it off. As opposed to breath work, you can.
Yeah, you can. You just stop, or you just like stop doing the exercise of the breathing thing. But then I've done Kambo, like we've done Kambo together, and I was able to do it. Yeah, I was a little bit nervous because like I didn't know what to expect, but I knew that I wasn't gonna, like my body was gonna have a journey, but not my mind. So I was okay with doing it. But even though that was a crazy experience, because you're just like vomiting, your body's just detoxing, you don't even know what to expect. Like it's either going out both ways or one way. It's just,
it was an experience.
It was an experience. And just being in the hut and just, literally, we're just in nature in Topanga.
Yes.
Like in the woods with,
Yes.
what was it? How many? It was like 6 strangers, 6 of us, 8 of us.
8 of us.
And there was a little girl. She was, I don't know how old, maybe 14?
No.
Younger?
Mm-hmm.
No, she was like 14.
Mm-mm.
Younger.
Younger.
Maybe 13?
I don't know. About 12, I think.
She was not 12.
Yeah, she was not a teenager.
Oh, she wasn't?
Because I even thought like, wow, she's not even a teenager and she's already gonna experience this.
Yeah, but her mom was there.
Yes.
Her mom was there and she only did one burn,
Mm-hmm.
one mark.
Yeah. She was that was I think her first time.
Yeah, that was her first time.
And the mom kind of was there to guide her.
But like I'm thinking about it, like at first I'm like, I wouldn't say, maybe I'm judging, like I would never let my daughter do that. But and then how about indigenous?
But how do we?
But they do that. But they do that with baby, like not babies, but kids. Like not. But they probably do another like ceremony
Mm-hmm.
with them, and that's their normal, right? Like that's their way of connecting to God or to the Creator, right?
But we're
so
close-minded when
so
it comes to that.
close-minded.
But if we believe in it and you believe that it helps to heal, then why wouldn't you allow it?
I think it's a taboo.
In a safe environment where you guide her, where this parent was guiding her daughter, and she didn't allow for the full.
No, just one. It was just one burn.
So,
one mark.
But gradually.
Yeah. So let's like explain what Kambo is. So Kambo is a medicine. You're using the poison of the frog to so they're burning dots onto different parts of your body. So from us, it was like on the inner part of our leg, and they burn 4 circles. They burn 4 marks, and then they apply the little small
amount
speck of the poison onto each burn mark.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the facilitator that we had. Like she was
amazing.
Yeah, she was pure. You could just see the pureness in her. But she was very gentle.
Very gentle.
And she didn't force. She just said whatever you allow your body, like giving yourself permission of what you felt comfortable to do. And she just followed. Like she didn't push, like do 4, you gotta do 4, you gotta do more.
No, she was very gentle.
Very gentle.
Mm-hmm. Very knowledgeable, and she was perfect as far as guiding you, and perfect as far as being with you when you were going through it.
Yeah.
For me that day, my experience that day, all it did for me that day, well, not all, but it calmed me.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Because I felt prior to my anxiety level, where I was at that moment.
You haven't even slept. Like you never rested.
No.
So it was just so crazy because like we're sitting next to each other and everyone's like on their own journey, just vomiting.
Yes.
Like vomiting either. So they're vomiting or they had to go use the restroom.
Or they're in the toilet.
Yeah, because they're coming out both ways. All of us were. And I just saw you and you just laid back and you just knocked out. And one thing I've always heard by teachers is that the medicine will always meet you where you are. Like it will not give you too much or too little, but it'll meet you exactly where you are in your life. And I think in that moment, how you said you needed rest.
Yes.
You needed rest.
Absolutely. Yeah. I remember observing everyone and like everybody, some were throwing up, some were running to the restroom. And then I was just sitting there looking at everyone thinking, did this not work for me?
I know, I saw you looking, I remember.
What's going on? And then it guided me to lay down on my side and I just felt such peace and relaxed. I was just relaxed. And I was able to sleep for like maybe 10 minutes. Like I didn't sleep long.
No.
But that time was just perfect. It's what I needed. And I felt that, I felt like I slept for hours, but no, it was just a very small amount of time, but it felt so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just funny because I remember they asked you, Mom, do you want to go do this thing with me in Topanga, Kambo?
Well, I would go with you, not because I was like, let me do this. I didn't even know what I didn't even know what that word meant. I would go because I would think, where is she going? What if they do something to her? So I would always, if you told me to go, I would go because I would think, where is she gonna be? But through this journey, I've done it with you.
I know.
Not because I was like, oh, I want to do a journey and I want to heal. I didn't even know there was
but
even
I wonder
that.
what's like the significance of that, because right now I'm thinking about it, like, yeah, we do things. Yeah, I do things by myself. Like when I went to do ayahuasca, like I went by myself.
Yes.
But then there's different things that like I would tell you, like let's go do Kambo, and you didn't even know what Kambo was.
No.
Like what is Kambo? And then even me myself, I didn't know what Kambo was. I honestly thought during that time that Kambo was Bufo. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna do Bufo. So, but when we went, I was like, oh no, this is not Bufo. This is where they burn you, and they apply the medicine onto those burn marks. But it's just crazy that we subconsciously not even noticing or having the awareness that we do things together. But we're healing one another. I think it's like the mother daughter.
Maybe.
I don't know, it's just so interesting.
Because you have taken me and you took me to Breathwork. Twice I went with you. And every time I would just sit there thinking, my God, this is so stupid. Because I wouldn't even.
A lot of people do, that's the thing.
But I wouldn't even try to do it. I would just lay there thinking, my God, this is stupid. What am I doing here? And then at the same time, I would be like, I'm here because I don't want my daughter to be doing this craziness alone, because I don't know if there was people that were. Yeah, because you think like, what if somebody hurts her? What if somebody, and you hear all these like people that get taken and they start doing like where they keep you not captive, but you kind of believe them and you go along with them, and it's like a
cult.
Like a cult. So I'm like, what if they brainwash my daughter to believe this stuff is, And I was like, no, I'm gonna go with her. And then I remember the third time we were supposed to go together.
Yeah, no, we weren't supposed to go together. I bought you a ticket to go for it by yourself because I couldn't go.
Right.
No, but we were not, like, I was never supposed to go from the beginning when I bought the ticket. Like, it was not in the cards for me to go. I never said, oh, Mom, I want to go, but I can't. I just said, Mom, go.
I always thought for some reason that we were supposed to go together, and then at the last minute.
No, because I remember I specifically bought the ticket, and I said, Mom, I bought you this ticket. Yeah. I want you to go.
So I went, and I'm sitting there, and I was just so angry because I'm like, why am I wasting my day here? I already know this is stupid.
And it was like an hour drive. It was in San Clemente.
And it was far. The drive was beautiful though. And it was right by the beach, so that was beautiful. But I was just angry that I have to be in this room, and I'm mad because I didn't want to be there, but I'm going because you're like, Mom, you need to go do this. So that day as I'm sitting there, I thought, you know what? I'm going to go all in. I'm going to try this, whatever this is, just to show you that it was stupid, and I don't want you to waste any more of your money sending me or taking me to your journey tag-alongs.
Yeah.
So
because I feel like I was like this plant of the seed, like, you have to, come on.
Yes.
Yeah, like, if you could just see, like, I think like for me, I was just so bitter. Like angry all the time. Like, I don't know if you remember, maybe.
Yes.
I was always angry, I remember. Even I would just snap, like, ugh. And then when I started doing these medicines, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, it works. Like, I'm not angry, I'm not bitter anymore. Yeah, I still have like a little bit of anger because you're still peeling the onion, but I'm not where I was in the beginning of just, get the fuck away from me. leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not there. And I understand, like, during your process, like, you were grieving, and I didn't know how to help you. And I thought, like, how can I help my mom? Like, how can I help my mom? Like, not snap out of this, but like live again. So I think that was my way of trying to have you come along with me. So, keep going, sorry.
So when I went to this event, I remember when the lady went, Annabelle, she went around asking everybody why we were here. And I remember clearly, like, if I'm there right now, just telling her, you know what, I'm here because my daughter sent me. And I already told her that nobody gives a fuck, and that's how I said the word. And I'm there, and there's other women, and I'm here because my daughter made me come. That was my answer to her. So she kind of smiled, and she kind of kept going and asking everyone else. And when it came down to doing the breath work, at that moment I said, I'm going all in, because I'm never coming to do this crap again. And that day, my life was absolutely changed, and that saved my life. I felt it, I know it, and I felt this pain just lift off of me. And I thought it was magical. I thought everyone should do this because you don't need medication, you don't need to see a doctor. By the way, that crap doesn't even work, because when I started my grief with my son, and I was on medication to sleep, I was on medication to get up, I was on medication to eat, I was on medication to just sit on my counter table and pretend I'm functioning. And
like, I remember you wouldn't remember anything.
No.
You would not remember. But I don't know, maybe it could be the combination of, like, you being in your own journey of, like, the grief, of, like, dissociation, but then also maybe with the medication. Like, I remember we would have a conversation, and like 10 minutes later I'll bring it up, you're like, no, I never said that, or I didn't agree to that. And I was like, Mom, we just talked about this like literally a minute ago. And you're like, we did? And I was like, yes. Like, it was like Finding Dory, like Dory. Like, you
like, I was a fish, I was Dory.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you? Who are you again?
Yeah, exactly like that. You don't remember anything.
So this breath work saved me. So when you told me one day, we should do our retreat, we should do one, it's like, yes, because this can save someone's life. Because it does. And the best thing about it is that you could do it on your own terms when you're having that moment. And how many times do we have moments?
But I don't think it's like, not even like the breath work, but just coming back to your breath.
Yes, to your own life.
Yeah, which is the source of life, is breath. When we came into the earth, what happens? We breathe.
We take a deep breath and we start crying.
So it's understanding and knowing that we have a tool that's inside of us that we can use every single day.
Yes.
And that's just even pausing throughout the day and just coming back to our center, taking a deep breath, exhaling, and staying grounded.
Yes.
Because every day we're so on survival and fight or flight, or just everyday life, right? Of course, it's always going to happen. It's always going to be there. But knowing that we have to center ourselves first. Come back to ourselves. And that's the power of just breath, which is a beautiful tool, which is free.
It's free. You have it with you 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
With everything that's going on around us right now, and you think people are afraid, people are angry, so much division, so much unknown, and yet if you take a deep breath, you regulate yourself, you calm down, and you heal, and you begin to unpeel the onion, and that's how healing begins. So the breath work isn't like a magical thing where, oh my God, there I'm saved and I'm so happy. And no, it's like the start of your healing journey if you allow it. Because people go like, I went, and I was like, oh, this is not for me. But once you allow it, it's healing. You begin your healing journey, your healing process.
Yeah.
And like you said, not being afraid of letting go.
Surrendering I think it's surrendering to yourself, but it's also, I think, like I can only speak for myself, is that I was so afraid to I was just so afraid to just be with my body. I was afraid just to connect with my body. Like I remembered it was one of my episodes that I have with anxiety and things, and I went to an acupuncture, and I remember I couldn't even lay there. He's okay, like he applied the points and needles, and he's okay, you're gonna lay here for 40 minutes, or it was an hour, something like that. And I was like, okay. And I remember I couldn't even lay there. Wow. I was just so anxious. My body was just so anxious. I was like, kept looking at the time, like, okay, when is it gonna be over? When is this gonna be over? And I think a lot of us have that. Like, we don't feel safe in our own body because of what we've been through, what we've gone through. And it's like, okay, well, how do we connect with our body? Like, how do we feel safe on our body so we can apply the breath work? Because I know there's so many people who try the breath work, even at our retreats, or people that I've invited, and it was just too much for them. Like, because also we also have this, like this side of us that we would rather help others rather than help ourselves.
Well, that's because then you don't look at you.
Yeah, because then you don't have to worry about
to help them.
Yeah, so I'm okay. Let me go. So, and that's inability to sit and stay with ourselves.
But I also think that we don't even think that we're not connected to our bodies. We don't even think
because we don't know how.
That this is two. We think this is one, and we think we're going and we're doing this and we're cooking or cleaning or trying to enjoy our day. And you don't think that this is two. We think it's one whole piece when it isn't. So what hurts, we don't even know. Because we're so separated from our bodies that we don't even know there's pain.
Until you sit still. Until you sit still, that's when you feel but that's when you feel the tension, the pain, and the emotions.
And those are the scariest things to feel.
Especially with emotions, because when we feel the emotions, we don't want to feel it. So then what do we want to do? We want to run, meaning we want to go do things.
Yes.
We need to get up. We have to go run. We have to go work out. We have to do the dishes. We have to go clean. And then when we have the TV on, go through our phone, scroll, because we do not want to sit with ourselves with those emotions. It's easier.
Yes. I used to hate being home alone. Oh my God, if nobody was home, I would be like, okay, I'm gonna go TJ Maxx, I'm gonna go Marshalls, I'm gonna go Target. Because I couldn't be home alone and be with my thoughts. Because what are they gonna tell me?
What are you gonna feel?
And I couldn't do it. And now I love it. I love being home alone. It's like, oh, no one's home.
I know, it's like the best feeling ever.
Yes. And breathwork does all that for you.
Yeah, it brings clarity, regulation, connection. It lowers, your blood pressure. Just even connecting with your breath.
With yourself, yes.
And even with breathwork and meditation, there's just so many benefits where people have had the ability to cure ailments. Just through the power of the mind and believing and knowing. So, of course, it's practice, right?
Yes.
But it's getting through that uncomfortableness. And once you surpass that,
it's amazing.
You're invincible.
Yeah. Like in our retreats, sometimes I see people in the middle of the breath work, they'll get up or they'll go on their phone.
Let me distract myself. Who's texting me? Who's calling?
And
Or they get up and they go to another room because.
it's crazy to see, like,
but
that's where I was.
Yeah, and
And
understand that
and
everyone's
then
on their own
on their own journey. So some might say, oh, this was amazing, and others would be like, oh, this was a waste of time. It's where you're at in your life and how ready you are to just, I'm tired of the life that I have and I want something different.
I want to redesign my life.
And that's where breathwork comes in.
Yeah.
And for me, I want everyone to try it. I want everyone to give themselves that gift. Because if they do, they will heal. If they're ready.
Yeah,
but if you're not, it's not going to do anything.
Yeah, because it's inside of us.
Yeah.
There's I was listening to Tony Robbins the other day, and he had said that he tells his body when to do something, not the other way around. So for instance, like let's say when he goes to a cold plunge, you know how we always wait. Oh no, it's gonna be cold. No, when he says go, like he goes, because that it is a way of being in control of your own body. Like I'm in control of my life, I'm in control of my decisions, and I am the leader in this. Whereas we like to we make excuses. We won't do it. We prolong and no, when I say go, we're going. So it's kind of like that in that sense.
In that sense.
Yeah.
Okay, where he doesn't allow his body to say, okay, I'm ready now.
Okay, I'm ready. When it's comfortable. No, when I say go, we're going.
Yeah.
And it's like a total mind shift. Like, okay, when I say we're gonna read, we're gonna read. When I say we're gonna work out, we're gonna go work out. When I say we're gonna jump, we're gonna jump.
So it's kind of like when you have a little kid and you're like, okay, it's time for a nap. It's time for, you're telling the kid what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing for our bodies. I'm telling you, as opposed to you telling me.
The body.
Right.
It's not even the body. It's like the ego. Because when we try to create a new habit, it takes 21 days, right?
Right.
So there's this book that, oh my gosh, I don't know the name of the book, but so it's crazy. So what takes control of our life is 95% of our subconscious. So we're doing things not even aware that we're doing things, meaning that we do not have control because we only have 5% of our consciousness, which is the here and the now and the present. But the 95% of our subconscious, actually, that's in control. So, for example, if I say, okay, I'm gonna wake up every single day at 5 a.m. in the morning because I'm gonna go work out. So the alarm hits. What happens? Majority of the time.
I'm so tired.
Our ego will make up so many excuses because it doesn't like to be uncomfortable. So 5 more minutes. Oh, let me push the snooze. Oh, I'm just so warm in my bed. Oh, tomorrow's better. Oh. And then what happens? We don't
do it. At 8 o'clock, we're like, oh.
So it's like us telling our body, up, we're getting up. Because then we have control.
Yeah.
Like we are making the decisions for ourselves. Not our 95%, our subconscious, who's actually making the decisions for ourselves.
Wow.
It's just so crazy. It's 95% we live in our subconscious, and it's not like so for simpler terms, we think that we think that we are making the decisions in our consciousness, but we're not. We're unaware that we are living in our subconscious.
Every day. It tells us what to say. It tells us we're worthless. It tells us, why are you doing that? That makes you look dumb. Or, do I look okay? What do they think about me? Oh my God. We're so worried about so many things.
Yeah, or like, I want to eat healthier. Oh, but that looks so good. Just one more. Yeah, so it's like we're living in our subconscious. Or we're just doing things repetitively, not knowing that we're doing things. So like, let's say we're driving to work. We think that we're in the now, we're in the present, but we're not. It's just built on routine.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like the Truman Show. Like how you see like his neighbors doing the same routine over and over again, but it's by repetitive that our body's doing it, but not really knowing and understanding that.
Right, because
our conscious is not in the lead, it's our subconscious.
So every day you get up, 7 o'clock, get ready, have your breakfast, take off.
Yeah, go to work.
Come back, you're home by 5, I don't know, whatever time.
Yeah,
come on, dinner, blah, 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 go to sleep. It's kind of like your car
in the Matrix. You're like in the Matrix.
Your car will drive you to your location.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not the only one that I'm driving and then I don't even remember the drive and I get to my destination and I'm like, wait, I don't even remember how I got here because I was just
because we were in our head.
Yeah, we're just thinking. But our body knows exactly where we're going, so it just drives us, which is so crazy.
Yes.
Because we live in our subconscious, 95%. We live in our subconscious.
We live in our mind.
In our ego. Because what we've been programmed, what we've been conditioned, what we've known, what everything. So it's understanding that when he tells his body, no, I'm going, we're going, let's go. We don't wait, we just do. And that's how we can recreate and redesign the life that we want because it's possible. Like, I used to, I don't know, so I used to say, it can't be me, no way, not me. But it's like, no, why not me?
Yes.
Like, why not me? Like, I can just as anybody else.
Because
but it's putting in the work, it's putting in the determination, the discipline, the drive. But it's so easy not to, tomorrow I'll read that book. Like, I've been guilty of it too. Like, tomorrow I'll create that reel.
I think we all are.
Or tomorrow
I'll start my exercise.
Yeah,
or I'll start eating better. Or we all guilty of that.
Yeah.
We allow our bodies to control us.
Yeah, our ego. It's our ego that controls everything. But it's telling it, hey, enough. Like, I'm going to read this book and I'm going to finish it.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to start going to the gym, even if it's for 5 minutes. So I have a mentor and she said, even the days that because she does, what does she do? She does where you track your, oh my gosh, don't quote me on this. It's where you track your periods, which phase you're in. So when you're menstruating, it said do not work out. Don't do heavy weights, don't do, it's better to do walking or yoga or Pilates because it's less on your body, less stress on your body. So she said, even on those days, I will go to the gym just to go in, use the restroom, wash my hands, and then come out.
Oh, wow.
Because you're still training your mind, hey, I'm going to the gym. And it's not like taking a day off. You're still going to the gym because you're telling your mind, no, we're going to go to the gym. So when we're off, we're not, oh no, tomorrow.
You're not using the excuse.
Yeah,
you're gonna
because you're still going to the gym. Yeah, so she goes, even if I go there to use the restroom or wash my hands or just even do a little walk through, then I'll leave and then.
I went.
Yeah. So.
That's interesting.
So you're retraining your subconscious, you're reprogramming it, right? You're creating new neural pathways within your brain instead of just
going with
the old.
Yeah, with the old. Yeah. Old. So this could all start with your breath work.
With your breath, with the power of your breath, of just diving in deep. And not even just diving in deep, but just being connected with your body. Feeling safe in your body.
Feeling safe. And
when you're in that, it's also parenting yourself. I'm nervous. And being honest, right? Because we can say, I'm okay, I'm safe, I'm okay, I'm safe. But your body's fuck, no, we're not. We're fucking stressed.
Yeah.
So it's talking to yourself and being honest, I am fucking nervous right now, or I'm fucking anxious right now. Because you're communicating what your body can't communicate. But you're communicating it in a way where your body's able to understand. You're articulating it, what your body's feeling, basically. So your body's feeling stress. Let's say if you're going to do breath work, hey, I'm stressed. but I'm going to try it and I'm okay. But we're okay. Because when we're able to communicate to our body is able to feel safe. Even communicating with your heart, talking to your heart, talking to your different parts of your organs.
Yeah.
Your body can heal.
Yes.
Like heal.
Yes. Like even like your legs, like a few weeks ago, I don't know, I was having discomfort with my legs and I just started massaging them. And for some reason, I started speaking to them, something I had never done in my life.
Yeah.
Because you don't even think that you should.
No, but yeah.
But I started, and I felt this huge thing just kind of lift off my legs. It was crazy. That experience was amazing. But I didn't even know that was something that we have that like we have that option to do.
Yeah.
So that we can be healed from different illnesses, from ailments of our own body that, things that we've done to it. It's amazing that we don't need
speaking love to our body.
We don't need an outside anything to heal us because our body knows exactly how to heal.
Yeah. We are our own doctors. So just speaking life, I thank you, heart. Thank you, I see you. Thank you for holding the grief or the pain, for our liver. Like, thank you for working at your optimal prime. And thank you for holding the anger. Thank you for holding the space and the anger. And I now release you. Or I now release the anger that you've been holding on to.
So it's kind of like, thank you for being part of my life up to this point where you carried me and took care of me the best you could, but I'm here now.
Yeah.
So it's my turn to take care of me.
Yeah, but it's like loving ourselves so much, like even giving our body what it needs. Like the way that we eat says a lot of how we love our own body.
What we do for it.
Exactly. Like what we consume, what we drink, but understanding that I love my body so much, I'm going to provide this nurturing food for it. Like I get it, like we all have our cravings, but when we're constantly eating the foods
garbage,
and we're not supposed to, like, what are we doing to our body?
Well, that's when when you don't really, you think you love yourself, you think you love your life, you think you love yourself. Let's just go there. But once you begin to heal and you begin to see how much damage we have done to ourselves through food, through life, through addictions, through...
but at the same time, it all stems from our childhood.
Exactly, through our traumas, through our childhood.
Being able to open that door from our childhood. Like so the other day I was, I think I already, like I know this, right? But, so... I was watching one of Tony Robbins' like seminars or whatever, and this young girl raised her hand and he's like, well, how do you want to change your life, or what do you want to do? And she's like, I want to start eating better, and I want to start nourishing my body and eating at the right times that my body needs to be fed, and then he just started asking her questions like, I forgot what questions he asked her, but one of the questions was, which parent do you crave the most? And then she was like, my dad. And then it all just unraveled there on why she is not eating or eating the proper food that she wants to start eating because of the relationship that she has with her dad.
Wow.
So it's just, at the end of the day, our patterns, our behaviors is what happened in our childhood with our parents. So it was just so interesting.
So that could be our next topic.
Yeah, it could definitely be our next topic for our next episode.
What we've gained and what we've lost and what we've learned.
What we learned, even
through
like
our parents.
Through our parents, and how it shows up in relationships. Not even just romantic relationship, but relationships with ourselves, with our friends, with our family, even with our kids.
Yes.
So this was a good episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's one mic,
2 generations.